Welcome everybody to the third edition of Joshing Around with Josh. I believe it's number three. Couple couple of notes to point, touch on whatever before I get into it. I will be posting a follow up, you know, video later after work because I got going early. Tried to do this earlier, could not. First off, happy late Father's Day to everyone. I had a wonderful, I got to talk with my son. So I'm pretty happy. As you can see, his pillow's back here. By the way, it's helping the old back. I'm hoping the Spurs close out the NBA Finals. Can't stand the Heat. Go Bruins. Did my All-Star voting today. We'll see how well that pans out. Um, and I want to jump right into some of the things I saw on Raw, what I did, actually catch. Love the Mark Henry angle, the McMahon's, which I believe will lead into a Four Corners power struggle feud like they did in, what was it, 1999. That involved Mick Foley, The Rock, Austin, Big Show. I just think that will be epic with the players. If the players are right, um, and I'd like to see it be for the WWE title instead of Del Rio's world title. But I believe it's going to be Del Rio's title to lose. And speaking of Del Rio, I hope to see Del Rio Ziggler blow off at WrestleMania. Excuse me, not WrestleMania. SummerSlam. I'm excited about the apparent feud brewing between CM Punk and Brock Lesnar, two of my faves. And I think that Punk is a good enough worker, and that Punk versus Lesnar with Heyman with Lesnar will be epic. Mark Henry versus John Cena is just going to be basically a fill-in till his real opponent, who really you have none at the moment, unless what I think is going to happen with Randy Orton turning heel. So I'm thinking if I had to guess, SummerSlam is going to have Orton Cena WWE title, Ziggler Del Rio world title, Punk Lesnar. Um, I'm guessing that as far as the U.S. title, I think that you will have. I can't, unless they bring Christian back, I can't see anybody outside of the Fandango, which I think, would be excellent to go after the U.S. title, but I think he'll end up going after the IC title. Maybe have Christian go after the U.S. title, but it'll probably be Kofi Kingston. Um, and as far as the tag team titles go, WWE has got so many tag teams that they could throw out there that they just don't use. They rather break them up. I mean, real tag teams. If it was me, I would have had Reigns the U.S. champion, and I would have loved to see what Tyler Black and John Moxley could do with as a tag team. But right now, WWE has got under contract, one of the biggest tag teams in the last 10 years. I mean, Kings of Wrestling. They got Cassius Ohno as Antonio Cesaro, which is Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero. Will they bring Hero up and form a tag team? I would love to see it. And I'd love to see them come out and uh, the Queen of Wrestling, Sarah Del Rey. I would like to see her return with them as faces against the heels. I mean, and I think that Ray, I think that Tyler Black, um, Seth Rollins, with the Kings of Wrestling as far as in a tag team match will make will make Roman Reigns better. And I think Reigns is good. He's a good worker. Um, he's moving up, but he's still a little green in comparison to the talent that he carries himself with, which makes sense. Put you put green talent with great talent, and it makes him look better. Kind of like the whole scenario where Sherry Martel was Shawn Michaels' valet, manager, whatever, and it made Michaels an instant star. Uh, so I think that that was the premise. Now, as far as Money in the Bank goes, I think Orton's going to win the Money in the Bank contract. And I think he's going to be goaded in to cashing it in at SummerSlam against John Cena. I think Mark Henry will lose to John Cena. Um, I don't know why they want to split them up. Two Money in the Bank contracts. Why? Why? You've already basically made it one whole show again. Why? It's like, why do you even have two world titles? It means something when you separate them, keep them separate. And on the second part of this video tonight, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do my WWE draft for SmackDown and for Raw. Let's go better. I'm gonna draft for SmackDown, Raw, Impact, and ROH tonight. And if you got any opinions on that, leave it down here. I would love to know what you guys think. You know, who would you draft for your champions? Who would you make your champions? And tonight, right here on my show, I'm going to give you my champions. So until later tonight, I got to get ready for work. So deuces.